Hey Squib, this is a video reply to you concerning paper patching and the Martini Henry trials and tribulations and my fails so far. So, Buffalo Arms has got some paper. You just can't tell, you gotta try it out. So, first off, the Dum Dums, that was a 20 to the pound, what was it? Acid-free thesis paper. This came out to $4.72. The problem with this is that it doesn't fit into the sizing or the seating dies. When you go to seat it, the die sticks on the paper and just rams it. So if you want to crimp, the darn things end up being shoved right down to this crimp groove I've got right on here. That shoves them all the way into the cartridge. It's a Martini, so not a big deal. Next up, we've got some translucent vellum, 16 to the pound. Okay, so I did these up. These come up to, let's see, $4.71. The other paper I did came up to $4.72 or $4.73. Doesn't fit. So, tried a 16 to the pound paper. Well, it fits the sizing die, but the problem I've got is if you seat it too far out, like I just did with a bunch of these, if you're seated further out, I had a dirty chamber and I'm just starting to hit the rifling right about there. So, in order to use this paper, I'd have to seat a little bit further in. Since it'll fit in the seating die, I can. So I will tell you that if you patch it up and you're at about 470, you'll get away with it on your seating die without having to modify your seating die. But then, about here, we're starting to run into the chamber when it's dirty. So I'll have to seat these deeper. Now, with the way the Martini Henry chamber is, it's got a lead in, pretty fat. And then the rifling starts about here, and it tapers from 468 in. So if you're at 468 on the bullet diameter with the patch, then you're going to slide into the rifling. Me, no, not so much. I'm an extra 3/1000ths too big on here. Okay, so onion skin. My advice to you is this. Try some different paper a little bit at a time. I've been to Office Depot, go look in the drawing section. On eBay, I just ordered an airmail pad to try it out. And the Chinese have some transparent tracing paper for about $2 for a pack of 100. That's the next thing I'm going to try out. The goal here is to get the patch diameter of the bullet at 468 or so. That'll get you, in the seating die just fine, in the chamber just fine, no trouble, and you can seat the bullet long like you want, and everything will work out okay. Other thing is, if you're working with Buffalo Arms has a really nice original copy of the Kynoch bullet, hollow base, makes paper patching really pleasant. However, bottom line on the Martini, it don't care what the base of the bullet looks like. The paper patch gets shredded on the way out anyway, and there's that big wad of grease and everything else, and everything's a mishmash, sorta. And these NOE .468s worked out great. No trouble with them. So thumbs up to that. I've used the the Lee 468. 458 diameter. 405 grain trapdoor bullet. Doesn't work worth a shit. So for loop groove bullets, you're gonna want this one right here. Now that's an Accurite mold, 0.4. I size them of 0.468 in 16 to 1. They drop a little fat, I don't know, 469 or so, but they're fine. Trouble is that if you seat them on the first groove right here, they're on the short side. Again, it kind of doesn't matter in the Martini Henry. The bullet's going to be rattling around a little bit anyway, but I only get 6 or 8 inches at 100 yards, and they tighten up for long range pretty well. They shoot a better group at 600 yards than they do at 100. You can get this one, Martin, over on British Military Forums, Pommy B. I think it's, what is it? 10x at yahoo.com. But go look up Pommy B over in the British Military Forum. He has this done by Accurite. It's a single cavity mold, drops a 480 grain. Not a bad bullet. I've shot maybe 1,000 of these things. Anyway, my quest right now on paper patching, and these little bastards are next, is going to a little bit thinner paper, seating this one a little deeper. So that's what I'll be working on. My next batch here is going to be seating this Buffalo Arms bullet. Let's see. We're going to call it, I don't know, 20 thousandths deeper or so, and give it a go. All right. Thanks for listening. Sorry to drone this out. Good luck with your martini. Got any questions? Hit me up. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye now.